for District 5.
Okay, can I address you as Cassandra?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so we have Cassandra in the studio with us this morning, and we're going to be sharing some information with you, alongside, of course, no stranger to the studio. So, Mr. Hodge, where you want to start this morning?
Well, Jiki, our next upcoming event is our health fair, and that would be in Sandy Point, and the social development has been partnering with us through certain initiatives for our 25th anniversary celebrations. This health fair being one of those initiatives. So Miss Bedford is here to give details about it. She's somewhat spearheading it, but with the assistance of the fire department.
Okay. Go ahead.
So in collaboration with the Department of Gender Affairs, last year, Mr. Dion Brown, the officer responsible for men and boys, we would have been having discussions about the need for more targeted mental health initiatives. So as he was planning for International Men's Day in November, we thought about having activities outside of the International Men's Day calendar period. And so the partnership came about this year when we heard that FIRE would have been, collaborating on some initiatives. And so through Gender Affairs, Ministry of Health, the Department of Community Development, and the Fire Department, we're going to be hosting the health fair this Friday, 25th, at Station Street, 9 a.m., encouraging just generally all men to take the initiative to look after themselves and their health as well. So we're just encouraging them, since it's so near home, to just come down the road and visit, get the necessary tests so that they can be healthy.
Indeed. And it's also serving as a campaign, if I can put it that way,
Yes.
to, extend the initiative, so if I can put it that way, That's a great idea. Are you planning to do other initiatives at the health fair as well?
Some of the activities we have are blood pressure testing, blood sugar testing, HIV rapid testing, and eye examinations, as well as different health and interactive talks with the nurses and the health professionals.
Okay. Mr. Hodge?
Well, yes, that's what we are planning for that health fair. We were planning initially to have it at the station in Sandy Point, but we recognize that the station is a bit out of the way for the general public. So we are basically in the downtown of Sandy Point, right at the top of what we commonly call 42nd Street. It is Station Street. That's right behind of the Benjack Supermarket, Bees Enterprises. So we'll be right there in the heart of Sandy Point, encouraging persons to come on out, get yourself tested. It's better to know and to be able to start treating other than not to know at all.
Indeed. We are living in those times where we're hearing too much of those unwanted conversations, if I can put it that, for lack of a better term to use. Cassandra, anything else you'd like to share with our listening audience as it relates to the health fair coming up?
Well, one of the things we were looking at is the idea to put it in the district compared to having a large health fair in town would have been, looking at the expenses. So rather than, we have persons coming out, they have to go to town. So we decided to host it in the area so that it is more accessible to persons, also including those who might not be a bit mobile, to have it closer or nearby than to incur the cost of having to come to town, as well as for you to be able to build that relationship. I will be there, other officers will be there, so it also encourages like a get-to-know session while you're also there looking after your health, to build a relationship between one another working in the Sandy Point district.
And also get an idea of what's happening in the area as well, because I know that the MEN initiative, I know you're trying to extend now and reach out to different communities or villages, if I can put it that way. So this is just the start of one project then going forward. Mr. Hodge, for you now, from the fire department end, your role in all of this, of course, you're joint partnering with the department here to make this initiative possible. But outside of that, going forward, will this be something to consider in the future as like an annual event?
Well, We are looking at, we would want to see how it comes off, and maybe we'll decide whether or not we'll host it again. But we should have another one sometime later this year because, as I say, it's a year of celebration, it's a year of community engagement, a year of giving back to the community where the fire service can. So we should have another one later this year. And there is one on Tuesday, Tuesday 6th would be the Bastia district own.
Okay.
That would go on side by side to when we are having our fire service the display there at the square. So from 9 to 3 we should be at the square, basically having a career fair where we encourage persons to come out, see where the fire service was back then, see where we are now, share the vision of the service with them as to where we would like to be in the upcoming years, and encourage persons to be a part of the fire department if they see firefighting and its different departments as a career that which they may look at.
Talking about inviting, what about you, Cassandra, from your end? Are there any other men-related organization we should know about?
Apart from the Men's Council, I'm not familiar with all the others, but for persons who are listening and who would like to know, they can probably reach out to the Department of Gender Affairs, who might have a better idea of other organizations in regards to men.
The Men's Council, what's the agenda?
That I am not too familiar with, but Mr. Dion Brown at the Department of Gender Affairs, he will be able to assist in.
Okay, great. I need to reach out to him,
Yes.
so we can get some more information, and who knows, grow the group, if I can put it that way. Mr. Hodge, you're planning, how the planning is coming along now. Let's talk a bit from the fire end now.
Well, from the fire end, we have our big event coming up, which is our week of activities. We are not too far from the start of that. So the 4th of May, the start is our week of activities. That should be our next event after the health fair. So we have a number of events planned. We starting off by, going to church, giving thanks to God for bringing us to the 25 years and praying and hoping that He keeps His hand on us and, He takes us way past. Persons are hoping for His coming, but we are hoping to live a little longer. But so church service right there at the Antioch Baptist Church. I think we'll be doing the second service, which would be the 9:30 service. So if you want to come on out to the Antioch Baptist Church and celebrate with us from the fire and rescue services, you are welcome to do so. And at the end of church, we are having a beach brunch because we should be having a number of invited officers from the different districts. One of the countries, that would have reached out and send out their challenge is the Antigua and Barbuda team.
Right.
They should be here about 13 to 15 strong, and they are coming to compete. So we would be having regional competition.
You don't like this challenge thing, but
yes, we would be having regional competition. Normally, Antigua would have visited us about maybe 3 times back, but this year it's not only Antigua who's hoping to show their face. Trinidad is hoping to be here. Guyana has promised a team. St. Martin was asking to get in the door. So I'm not sure who all would have confirmed at this point still, but hey, it won't be much of an interstation competition because St. Kitts has to defend. Yes, so that day, I realized I skipped ahead to it.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
was you're excited.
excitement of it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I realize I
Exactly.
just straight ahead. But that day should be Friday, and we are still hoping to get back our original spot, which is the Bay Road, for that Friday competition. But backing up a bit, I would like to encourage our persons interested to come on out with us on the Monday. Monday is a holiday.
We have another holiday coming up.
Yeah,
again?
man. The Labor Day
I'm
Monday.
so lost right now. Pardon my ignorance. I'm so lost right
Yes,
now.
Monday 5th. Monday 5th is Labor Day. And that holiday, the fire service takes to the mountains. We would be having a Layamiga mountain trail hike. Last year, we did a small hike up the Challengers Trail, up the waterfalls. But this year, we're going to push it a bit, and we are heading off to Mount Layamiga. Hopefully to get to the top and to venture down into the crater.
Will that be open to the public to join you guys?
Yes,
Or-
if you feel you're fit enough and you just want to come on, come out with us, we welcome you. You come out, it's just an experience. It's a body experience going through the mountains. Yes, anyone interested, you can come on out on that day. I think the hike should be starting at 5:30, I think it is, from the Newton Ground end.
Okay.
Don't quote me on the starting point. It's either Newton Ground or St. Paul's. I more think it's the Newton Ground end. But I would correct myself if I'm wrong next week. But for now, let's go with the Newton Ground end. On the Tuesday, as I would have stated earlier, we are having the carrier there on Tuesday, where we would have our tools and equipment on display at the Independence Square. Hopefully we get one of those nice trucks from the airport.
Tools, equipment, and appliances.
Yes. So hopefully we get one of those nice trucks from the airport, seeing that it's Tuesday. Now, we had an issue getting it on the Wednesday when it was the day for the British Airways to come in. It would have had to leave. So hopefully we don't have that clash now. And hopefully we'll get an appliance, because a lot of persons don't even know that there's a station at the airport, at the Arabi International Airport. But without the presence of the fire service on the airport, it causes real problems. It's mandated to have a specific amount of fire coverage for different types of airport, different sizes of aircraft to come in.
All right.
So yes, on that day, as I said, we are hoping to have our open day and running alongside the open day, right at the Independence Square, right downtown, accessible to all. Again, is our health fair. So you can come on out if you miss the one we are having in Sandy Point. You can come on out to the Independence Square on that Tuesday 6, and we would have our health fair there for the Bastia district. Moving on Wednesday, we are hoping to make it a Nevis day. And GQ, I don't think you work all day. You could always come on out.
I was waiting for the invitation.
Yeah, hop on a boat and come over with us.
waiting for the invitation.
Yeah, you'll have to come over and meet us though,
Okay,
because
that's
we would be
easy.
going over early.
That's easy.
Once we get over there, it should be a Nevis tour, because as I said, we would be having a number of foreigners. We are actually hoping for some between 30 to 40 foreigners being here, maybe more. But we are hoping for them to be here. We would give them a tour of the Nevis Island in the morning, and then we move on to our fun and games in Nevis.
Okay.
We should have the usual cricket competition.
Cassandra get an invitation, sir?
Say again?
Cassandra get an invitation?
Cassandra is partnering. She's on board with everything. Yeah, she is there. But she would have missed the fitness challenge. She was supposed to be a part of the Sandy Point team, But she's still there. She's still committed to the cause. So yes, Wednesday, that's Wednesday 7th, should be our Nevis day. After fun and games, it's a cool down, and then it's karaoke right at the bar and the bottom of the Cotton Ground Road.
Okay.
Yes, so Wednesday night the fire service would be there. Enjoying little drink, little eats, and great music.
Nice.
Well, I hope everybody could sing when I'm saying great music.
Or hum.
I don't mean going none of them singing. Like if they want me to talk, I could talk all night, but not the singing at all. But yes, it would be karaoke in Nevis on Wednesday 7th. On Thursday 8th, we are hoping to have our usual fire run, where we would run as a department through the streets of Bastia, displaying the trucks. I'm not sure if we will be having a fire drill display on the run. We would have done that a couple times, but we would be in town on Thursday. After the run, we would be having a tour. We will be touring our guests and doing community outreach while doing that. So we should be having a system, having some safaris, buses, whatever it is. And if you wish to be a part of that as well, but we'll be moving around community to community. I'm hoping to cover the island on that day with a somewhat mini motorcade for the fire service. And as I said, is the goal for the
Aim.
The purpose, the aim is to tour our guests and to, do an island-wide community outreach.
Talk about community. Stick up in there. Talk about community. Someone is asking, can you repeat the information about the hike at the crater?
Okay, for the benefit of that caller, the hike would be on Monday. That's the Labor Day Monday, the holiday. We would be hiking to the crater. I was saying I'm not sure of the starting point as yet, whether it be the St. Paul's or the Newton Ground end. But hopefully next week when we get back onto the radio, I would have the exact starting point for you on that. And thank you for listening, caller. The fact that you are asking, I'm sure you are interested, and I'll see you on that hike. You can come up to me and introduce yourself when we meet on that hiking trail, because I for sure would be there.
Who are you, a hiker?
Oh, yes.
What you saying?
Not a runner.
I know that.
Not a singer.
I know that.
But yes, I'll do the hike.
I know that.
Yeah, so...
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so the fire service would be out on the Thursday. Should be all day. And then the Friday is our big day. I'm hoping to see Cassandra out on the Friday, not to take part.
Give her a chance, man.
Not to take part, but she assists with almost everything we are doing. So on that Friday, we are hoping to have a bar running. So persons, looking on at the event, you don't just stay there hungry and want to go somewhere. I'm hoping we have some snack plates. I know we'll have drinks for sure selling, but hopefully we'll have some snack plates where you can come and patronize and, just spend the time with us. Your contribution to the service goes a very long way.
Question for you, Cassandra. This person is asking for the men's health fair. They know that you say it's for the men, but can women come? Because if they don't pull them out of the house, they ain't going nowhere.
Yes, women are invited. It's not just for men, but the initiative at the time would have been focusing on men. So by extension, anyone is welcome to come. So you have a brother, uncle, whatever male relative, you're coming on the road and you see somebody by a bar, bring them, tell them, come, let's go to the health fair. So it's not for males alone. Anyone is welcome.
And for the benefit for those who just tune in.
For those who just tuned in, the date is the 25th of April, 9 a.m. at Station Street, Sandy Point. That's the road behind the B Superette, also known as Benjax. We will be having a community health fair, So just come on out, come and utilize the services that are available for you. They are free, so make the most as you check on your health, you work on your health, and get the best results.
Okay, thanks for sharing that information. And the person said thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Back over to you, Mr. Hodge.
Yes, back to me. It's Friday, downtown. Cassandra and the fire service would be there.
I will be there.
Yes, hoping to see you as well, GQ, for that time. It's competitive fun where we would be having our drill competitions. There are a number of competitions that we are hoping to put on outside of our usual 1-man, 1-woman, and 5-man drill. Well, the endurance drill was always a part of it as well, but we are looking at what else we can add to it still, because I mean, you got to move away from the norm. It's 25 years.
Yeah, I know.
For the 25th anniversary of independence, we just went up and march and come back. You had a lot of big things going on. So the fire service is hoping to come at you bigger than the usual, and we are hoping to, as I said, to get back our spot, because that's the best crowd we get whilst we are right there in the public. So hopefully we'll be right back there on the Bay Road in front of Rams, in front of Social. That area, we are hoping to get it. That again, I would confirm with you the area next week when I come on. But our week of activities, it is fast approaching, and we invite you, the general public, to come out to the events that you can and be a part of our initiatives. The Saturday, the whole island is welcome. Sorry, not island, but the Federation, because we don't want to leave out Nevis. Nevis is coming down with their team as usual, and you can come out and show support. So we invite the Federation to the NCI grounds, that's formerly known as Flow Grounds, right there on Wellington Road, to come out and join with us while we have our Fun Day Sports Day. And this day we are hoping still to be competing either as interstation or inter-island, because our visitors would be spending the week with us, and hopefully once we have enough, it'll be a straight inter-island competition. So come out. Initially, we've been asking persons to come out in the different colors to support the different stations, where each station was assigned a color, Nevis being orange, outstations blue, I think Bastia was green, and our Bastia was red and airport green. But next week, when I'm back, hopefully, I would let you to know if you just need to come out in your national colors to support our St. Kitts and Nevis fire and rescue services.
Yes, I'll put that.
We want the Antigua team or the Guyana team or none of them teams to come and be going back home with our winning trophies. I mean, we don't mind to go with a little one or two. But
don't pedal back. Don't
give them none.
No, don't pedal back.
All right. Well, I hope we officers listening,
We're striving for all. We're striving for all.
Man, they're going to say how we cheat because how we hope. Yeah, you ever had the experience where you're going somewhere and by the home team banging up so bad?
Don't start that conversation right now. That's a whole ants mountain, a hill that we don't want to, disturb right now. But guys, we just have about 2 minutes left inside our program this morning. Any wrap up? Any parting words? And if so, hold on. I'm going to leave you for the last. I'm going to leave you for the last and start with Cassandra if she has any.
Okay, so just wrapping up, I would just like to say thank you for having me here. Don't forget, we have the health fair on Friday 25th, 9 a.m. at Station Street. Everyone is welcome to come and get their free health checks. So don't wait until it's too late. Don't, prolong it and wait until, you're feeling pain or whatever the case may be. Let's be reactive and not proactive. You'll come on out and get yourself checked. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Cassandra.
Thanks.
And let's be proactive, not reactive.
So, yes.
Yes, so for me, you stopped me by the Saturday, which is the fun day. I didn't get a chance to tell them about our nice closing ceremony where, you know, the medals or trophies won by officers should be presented. And that day, we are hoping to have a closing gala to present all prizes and to treat our guests. You know, after we done bang them up a little bit, you can't send them home sad, you gotta make them feel good while you send them off. So our closing ceremony would be on that on the Sunday 11th. For most of our events where we have a DJ Wet Dot would have volunteered his time mostly to be a part of us. So he should be with us the Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and the following Sunday.
Okay.
So thank you, DJ Wet Dot. DJ Wet Dot was a police officer. When I spoke to him, he said, "Boy, sometimes I feel more a fireman than a policeman because when the bell go down, he leaving training school first and reaching over in the truck before the fireman then." So yeah, he's partnering with us as well to give us some sounds. The sound for sure is donated by Mixclusive Entertainment, Mr. Gregory Rogers, and myself. And the DJ Wet Dot has volunteered himself mostly to be a part of our events. So thank you for coming on board, and we hope for great things when that time comes.
Indeed.
So yes, again, just as Cassandra said, the health fair is coming up. That is our next event. We look forward for persons to come out and celebrate with us. But that week of activities, come on out and support your St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services as we go up against the different countries. It's right here. I neglected to mention CAF, our Caribbean Association of Firefighters. That's one of the reasons why everyone would be coming in. CAF celebrates 25 years as well, and St. Kitts is one of the founding members. So see you all there at that time.
And thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching as well. And we'll catch you guys next week, same time, same place, for another edition of Fire Talk.
This message brought to you by ZIZ and the Fire Department of St. Kitts and Nevis.
I am Woman Fire Officer Mavis White Archibald with your safety tip for today. If a fire occurs in your home, get out, stay out, and call for help. Never go back inside the house for anyone or anything.
This message was brought to you